Dresden looks amused. Do you always make friends that easily? I'm great at dinner parties too. I don't do friends, or he didn't really seem like my type. Yeah, well, he didn't really seem like my type. He cocks his head to one side. Be straight with me, you really gonna work for the dead man? Sam was there when I needed him, I'm going to return the favor. A job's a job, and this one pays better than most. I'm gonna bring his killer to justice, at least street justice. Do I tell him about the money? Probably not, right? Sam was there when I needed him, I'm gonna return the favor. I'm gonna bring this killer to justice, at least street justice. Don't want to sound like too noble. Right? Like, I want to sound believable. Even though, I mean, these are all partially true. But I don't want to sound like a weirdo and have people be suspicious. So I'm just gonna say the thing that most humans would say, right? He was a friend. Fascinating again! Detective McCluskey isn't interested in anything but Detective McCluskey. He'd convict his own mother if it meant another 10 nuyen a week in his paycheck. Plus, he's on the take. Alright, so he's a corrupt cop. Dresden pauses considering, you have honor after a fashion. I try to honor the dead in my work, so we have that in common. Sure. I mean, I lied about it. I thought very carefully about what I'm gonna tell him to convince him that I'm a decent person, and it worked. So I don't know if it's honor. What can I do to help you? Alright, thanks Dresden, you're a good dude. On the take, who's paying to hold his leash? I don't know, but someone with some major pull has been looking out for McCluskey's career and wallet. What was that McCluskey said about Sam's mother? The official report is that she committed suicide about a year ago. Aren't you the official in that sentence? You don't buy that? Sound like you disagree with the findings. You don't buy it? My name's on the report, but my actual findings left some doubts. I can't say that it wasn't suicide, but there were unusual bruises on her upper arms, and she didn't use her dominant hand to pull the trigger. I was told to drop it, so I dropped it. What are organs worth these days? A whole healthy body can be worth a bunch of nuyen, but individual organs not worth as much anymore. What with all the synth and cyber stuff on the market these days? Alright, so why is the whole body worth money then? Organ grinders only deals in the recently deceased. There's plenty other chop shops that aren't as picky though. And they don't care where the bodies come from either. Who still uses scalpels? Doctors still learn how to use them in their first year of medical school, as do coroners. But neither profession uses them much anymore. It's possible some of the slimier chop shops still use scalpels, I suppose. But I wouldn't know where to look. Have you heard of the Seamstresses Union? It's a nearby club in the Barrens that attracts lowlifes. You probably like it. Are you calling me a lowlife, Dresden? Dresden! I thought we established that we respect each other. You just called me a lowlife. Me, I'm not really the going out type. Always too much to be done around here. Plus the dead are just easy to get along with. I mean, they are. I just need to know one more thing. Where was Sam killed? Dresden looks at you intently for a moment before speaking. You know, I might be able to do you one better. Why don't you poke around those body lockers in the back and see if you find anything useful? Why don't you go and inspect the dead bodies and see if you find any body parts you like? Alright, I'll go do that. Oh hey, there's stuff there. Can I just loot everything from you? The cold storage drawer is labeled John Doe, but the internal thermostat is set to 21 degrees Celsius. It's not a body. Open the drawer. The cold storage drawer opens to reveal the fully clothed body of a man. arms folded across his chest. In addition to sporting some of the brightest orange hair you've ever seen, the body seems to be in very good condition. Oh, he's still alive? Whoa, easy there. What are you doing? What are you doing in that drawer? Jake Armitage. In one quick move, he jumps down from the drawer and stands before you. For someone who just woke up in a morgue locker, he seems unfazed and pretty well put together. You spot a dated jack drilled into his temples and some shamanistic tattoos peeking above his collar, an interesting combination. Was he jacking? Was he jacking inside the drawer? I told John to wake me up at 6 in the morning. Is it 6 yet? It doesn't feel like 6 yet. Sorry, didn't expect you to be alive. What do I look like, a damn alarm clock? You were just sleeping in a freezer for dead people. Sorry, didn't expect you to be so alive. Yeah, Dresden thinks he's pretty funny. You're not the first person he's pulled this one on. He chuckles. Well, so much for a good night's sleep. On the plus side, I noticed you haven't killed me yet, so that's good. If you aren't after me, then what's your story? The latest Ripper victim, do you know him? I'll ask the questions, what the hell are you doing in the morgue drawer? You know what, that's his business. He's jacking. The guy is jacking. You don't want to know the details. I'm looking into the death of Sam Watts. The coroner seems to think you can help me out. Sam, eh? Glad somebody cares. We used to drink together every now and then, over at the Union. Decent enough guy, always in trouble over something or other though. Jake yells towards the other side of the room. John, is this guy cool? I'm very cool. Yeah, he's on the level. Working for Sam, believe it or not. Some sort of dead man switch. I thought you could help him out. Maybe even stop moping around the shop all day. Thanks for volunteering me. He pauses, might be sizing you up, but it's hard to tell behind those shades. Alright then, name's Jake, and you are? Call me SCKC, I'm still waiting for the ending of your story. Nice to meet you, Jake. I'm SCKC. You know what, let's be nice to him. And well-mannered too, such a rare thing in this city. Well, look. Manners is free, you know what I mean? you don't have to pay for manners. Well, it sounds like you're taking a dive into the deep end here. John's right, I might be able to help you out. I was with Sam the other night. The night of the murder, poor guy. He was hanging at the Seamstresses Union that night. Tripped out and rowdy. I've been laying low there for a few days after a bad run. Mrs. Kubuta asked me to throw Sam out, so I did. But out in the alley some gangers got the jump on me. He winces. Damn, maybe I need some more soy calf after all. John, could you grab me a cup? No, soy cough. It's soy milk coffee. Okay. Get your own damn cup, my hands are dirty anyway. Now what's wrong with this intestine? You hear a loud squelching sound as Dresden continues his work. Thanks John, you're a real pal. Anyway, there's a big fat corp bounty on my head. Like I said, my last job didn't exactly go according to plan. Out in the alley, a few Halloweeners got the jump on us. Damn gangers thought they could turn a quick profit off my head. Jake smiles and you get the impression that didn't work out so well for the gangers. Sam stumbled off during the fight though, and that's the last I saw of him. Until you turned up here, dead on arrival. Reminds me of my last day in this place. You've done this before, question mark. Great, so you don't know anything about his death. Do you know anything else? You've done this before. It's a long story. I end up in the morgue more often than the average guy. Yeah, Jake here's a regular. Should have started a rewards card, Jake. A few more visits and you'd get a free night stay. Jake laughs. I'll hold you to that, John. Anyway, they found Sam's body less than a block away from the Union, missing liver and all. Alright, less than a block away from the Union. Tell you what, you look like you can handle yourself in the fight. I could use some backup to settle the score with those Halloweeners out there. Their leaders got the whole gang searching the barrens for me. I need to get rid of that asshole. Oh yeah, let's go just kill some dudes. In return, I'll take you to the place Sam was murdered. It's not safe to hit these streets alone at night, trust me. Jake eyes you up and down. And maybe I'll throw in some decent supplies while we're at it. Oh yeah, cool. What you say? I mean, it seems alright, right? It's nice to have someone watching your back out there, assuming you can trust them. I don't work for free, I fight I get paid in Nui not tours. I mean... No, we have a job already. I do like a bit of street justice every now and then. Alright, Jake, help me in. You know what? Great, I've been hiding out here ever since that run-in with those Halloweeners. Whiny bunch of gangers, but this stretch of the Barrens is their turf. Hell, I'm surprised you even made it to this morgue in one piece without packing some heat. He yells over his shoulder, very funny, Jake, you can sleep in the dumpster tomorrow. So you need a weapon? Yeah. I'm a rifle guy, right? Can I look at this? So I've got 2 karma, right? Strength, throwing weapon 1. Quickness, rifle 1. Drone control. I don't know if I should like drone control more or range combat. I guess I want to like level these equally. Alright, let me just get the rifle. You don't like library windows, do you? Never mind. Here's a rifle you can borrow. Borrow? AK-97. So, ready for an evening out on the town? Just a minute. Tell me some more about these gangers first. I'm ready. Just watch my back. Don't make me regret this. I'm not ready. I want to like pick up this loot. Tell me some more about these gangers first. Well, they're one of the nastiest gangers in town. Their symbol is a flaming jack-o'-lantern, but you wouldn't like their version of trick-or-treating very much. Around here, they're led by a troll named John Paul. He's got all the Halloweeners in the Barrens looking for me. We'll take him out, maybe I can breathe a little easier. Can I pick up this stuff? I'm ready. Just watch my back. I'll follow your lead. The Halloweeners aren't looking for you yet. Alright, so okay, we're not going straight out. So can I loot your stuff, dwarf? Dog wagon basic trauma kit. Basic medkit. Can I take this stuff? He's not complaining. I'm still not gonna take the crit chip. Alright, so regarding my inventory, AK-97, damage 10, range long, capacity 24, the most common assault rifle in the world. Cyberware restores a teammates to life with 25% of their total health consumed when used. The most basic medkit heals you or any team member consumed when used. Okay. I'm gonna spend karma. Can I? So you can't make this higher than your range combat. Alright, let's go ahead and save again. And let's get out of here. Head out into the Barrens. The Redmond Barrens run in the Seattle Sprawl, and sooner or later you'll find yourself in the Redmond Barrens. It doesn't matter your business. The Barrens doesn't like you. Take 1 part radioactive wasteland, 3 parts dog-eat-dog slum, add a dash of tourist trap, and you got a recipe for mean as hell. A tourist trap? It's a radioactive wasteland and a tourist trap? You leave the sanitized death and formaldehyde of organ grinders behind, entering the anarchy and desperation of the streets. Jake stops a moment to breathe deeply, filling his lungs with motorcycle exhaust, radioactive dust, cordite, and who knows what else. He exhales it with an expression of wry contentment. The stench and grime tell him he's home. Okay, if you are into it. My stash is just around the corner in the alley. There are no interactables here. Holy smokes! In the alley here? You can't come down here. Alright. It's not a real alleyway. Oh look, prostitute, sweet. Well actually no. We're not sure if she's a prostitute. Maybe she's just dressed like that for fun. Right, let's not assume things. Looking for a date, honey? I mean, she still might not be a prostitute. Maybe she's looking for a boyfriend. Maybe she's looking for a healthy, steady relationship. Can we ask her, like, are you single? Would you like to go for a dinner and a movie? So there's more stuff out here, right? Vlad, the guys we can talk to. He said his stash is back here. Let me check his stash. That's cool. Sort of like a Mayan style graffiti. Very cool. You just pushed the garbage aside with your hands. Hidden in the garbage-strewn alley is a high-tech safe with a mag card reader on the front. Open the safe with Jake's mag card. With a smooth hiss, the safe opens to reveal a collection of gear that is a perfect match for your skills. You take the gear. Wow, already. Well, that was fast. Ah! Are you kidding me? The battle just starts and I'm already half dead. Alright, let's just blast this guy real quick. You only have a pistol, really? Should I take cover? I don't even know. Holy crap! You did 20 damage with a pistol? You did 20... What? You know what? It's bang, and he's dead. So, welcome to the Barrens. Guess I need to find a new spot to hide my gear. Good dead drops are so hard to keep. Same track in every city these days. So I shouldn't invest in real estate around here. Same track in every city these days. True, I've been around, but Seattle's still a runner's paradise as far as I'm concerned. Now that you've got some gear, let's go deal with those Halloweeners. Alright, what gear did I actually get? Oh, I've got my drone, okay. Did I get a... Right. So I have a gun and a Class C drone. So my skills say that... I have drone control. This says that I can pilot a Class B drone, right? Except that we don't have a Class B drone. And there's not much point, like, getting more skills than you have the equipment for. Alright, Jake Armitage. Oh, 3 pistol. Alright, 3 range combat, 3 pistol, 3 throwing weapon, and spell casting. What exactly can he spell cast? Jake can aim 1, Increases the target's to hit chance by 12%. What is this? Ares Predator, damage 10. He got a critical hit last time and got like 20 damage. The pistol does 10 damage. And the rifle also does 10 damage. this pistol does as much damage as a full assault rifle. Flamethrower. A line of fire controlled by the caster and directed at one target. Damage 12. Heal wound, oh that's handy. Heals all of the damage from the most recent attack. Can I use this? Out of combat? Do you have cyberware? Data jack. What does that say? The small grey cat is what that says. It's either in Chinese or Japanese kanji. Probably Japanese kanji, given how this game's full of weebs.